Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Midnight Suns. We're ignoring Nico for the moment. Obviously it's going to be the next night of the emo kids. So we'll be going along to do that in a moment. But I want to go around and do our standard looting, grab resources, etc, etc. Seeing as we had the last mission relatively recently, there's bound to be stuff
And so you actually
around.
slept in that thing.
That was probably a mistake. I kept having dreams that I was swallowed by Sandman. That's, actually happened, you know.
Look, man, I get it. It's not a decision to take lightly. I struggled with it for a while myself.
What changed your mind?
I guess I finally started trusting these fools. They may be a little crazy, but they're like family.
And what about your real family? Don't you worry about what could happen?
They're back in LA. Much as my kid brother Gabe would love this place, they don't know a thing. Whatever happens here never gets back there. To be honest, I don't even think we're in the same dimension.
What?
Never mind that. Point is, this is a safe place with good people. If there's anyone who can keep a secret, it's them. Sort of comes with the territory of being a Midnight Sun. Most of our lives weren't sunshine and candy before Caretaker recruited us. And now we've got a gigantic demonically powered pizza oven in the forge.
Excuse me, would you...
Hey man, it's okay. We can talk about something else if you want.
Yes, please stay.
Can't. Got something I need to do.
So what's he off to do?
I really thought I had him with the pizza thing.
What is it with you both and Pete?
Okay, you wanted it, you got it.
Oh,
Wanted what?
I give you by popular demand, the man underneath the mask.
Peter Parker from Forest Hills, Queens. Nice to see you finally ditched the spider-faced doily, Peter. We're all friends here. You got our attention, so what do you got to say, Petey?
Hi?
good start. Good chat.
After all that build-up, I hope I didn't disappoint anybody. I mean, I can't shoot laser beams, light my skull on fire, or glow like the sun. Like Tony said, outside of the costume, I'm just boring old Peter Parker. I don't even have a cool screen name.
Oh, the only thing that matters is if you win.
Beneath your jesting lies a formidable warrior, Peter Parker. That is what matters most.
Yeesh, I just took off my mask, Hunter. Maybe you should try doing the same. Speaking of, now that we took care of the giant radioactive spider elephant in the room, we might as well get to know one another. If there's anything else you're curious to know about me, ask away. I'm apparently an open book now.
Yeah.
So what do you say, Hunter? Care to step inside this Spider-Verse?
Let's just say no.
Thank you, Peter. I should be going. This was eye-opening.
For both of us? Gotta thank you too, Hunter. I was sort of holding back before. You know, didn't want to be a chatty Charlie. But now the floodgates are open. Let the real Peter Parker flow through. Anyway, you gotta go. I'll talk to you soon.
Of that, I have no doubt. Farewell, Peter.
Neither of them look particularly happy with that conversation. Right, we came in here to grab the essence. That's actually the only reason we came in. Because we're still going around grabbing all the bits and bobs that we can see. I should probably go around the grounds as well. So I might do a cursory glance after we've done the Abbey. Because there's no point turning down free resources. Although I'm not really seeing much for us to grab, so we might be a little bit limited in what we can actually retrieve. There's a little over here. That's nice. We may as well do the books while we're passing as well. See if we can get any more arcane knowledge. Nothing so far. There's a little bit. tiny bit on the shelf as well. Wanda's journal probably isn't going to change until we deal with that challenge. Okay, let's not stray too far on the outside just for the moment.
Hunter.
Hey there, Blade. Literally just stopped in to say hello to Charlie. We carry on working on that friendship, get the upgrades. Ooh. A vase.
Hunter, buddy, talk to me.
Yeah, we might have a hangout with Stark, but for the moment, we've done everything in here. Let's do a scout of the grounds. We should be able to run around relatively quickly, unless we start finding bits, and then we're going to have to be a lot more thorough. We also want to go up to the altar. Ah, yeah, some of the chests are re-accessible. So we'll have to bear that in mind.
Was this bowl always here?
It's been here for a while. There goes the knife.
Looks like it belongs here. It seems my offering was accepted.
Cool, we got another key, so that means we can do 2 chests. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new reagents this pass through. Nothing squirreled away up here. If there's no indication of anything in this section, then I think we'll call it done and head back and talk to Nico. Whispering Wood is very quick to go around. At least for the moment, because, you know, it's mostly closed up. No chicken mushrooms. Nothing squirreled away at the back. Yeah, I think this night is a no-go on new reagents, which is fine. So let's have a look and see. There's obviously this chest. There's a couple up near the Blood Gate. The one inside we've opened recently. Let's go to the Dreamer's Descent. Yep, that one is still closed. We'll check the one down at Hunter's Folly. Hey, this one's back. Ooh, a whole face prop. We could go over to the Blood Gate over here and check see if that one's open. The Standing Stones might have been a better option, actually. But they're pretty close to each other. No, that one is not accessible. I'm going to find that this was just a terrible way of getting to it, because we're going to have to go round and through and in. And up, but it is closed. So that was worth the journey. Fine armoire and a legendary head prop. Okay, I am curious about these. I mean, it's amusing, but I don't think we're gonna go for that. How about the whole face prop? Capital? I've seen worse. Excalibur's not amazing. And the upper face prop. Hey, that's cool. You want to make a Quicksilver look-alike? That could definitely work out. Tank top red. I mean, the color's good, but just not keen on the sleeveless. So that was novel for getting stuff. Let's head back to the Abbey and talk to Nico.
Can I help you?
Yeah. In fact, before we do that, let's just double check Superlink, make sure there's nothing there. Stop by at night when we're free. Yeah, no new messages.
Hunter, I need your help. Magic's birthday is coming up. I want to throw her a surprise party, but I can't do it alone.
Oh, I'm happy to help with this.
What do you need me to do?
If you could get the other Midnight Suns on board, it would take a huge weight off my shoulders.
Sure.
All right. Let me know what you want.
Still figuring out who and what I need, but I'll message you when I do. Probably tomorrow?
Sounds good.
Thanks for this. Do you have any questions?
Did you pick a location?
Where are we going to have the party?
I'm still scouting locations, but somewhere inside the Abbey. We'll make it work.
No more questions.
That is all I had. I'm good for now.
I'm good if you're good. Thanks for this, Hunter. Can't wait to see the look on her face.
I'm not sure she's really going to appreciate it that much, but, you know. Whatever. So, having a hangout.
What's up, Big H?
Ooh. Let's go for the fishing with Stark. Actually, see, I think deep conversation would be problematic because of his personality. Stargazing, he might get bored. Like fishing, he might get bored as well. But we'll try it. Maybe no one likes fishing.
Tony, why do you name everything after yourself?
Well, you seem like a bright person. Why don't you tell me?
Responsibility.
Because you are accountable for what you make.
Exactly. It's the mark of my trade. Whatever I make has to live up to the family name, or I won't release it.
The family name?
Yeah, this all started as a mom and pop, run by my mom and pop. I have to honor their memory, and this helps me do it.
So the names are all for them?
Most. I slap my first name on the pure vanity projects. Helps keep me humble when they inevitably fail.
Can you give me an example?
Tony Tunes.
Yeah.
Once vinyl came back, I really did think people would want a portable record player. The thing didn't skip. I went snowboarding with the Carmina Burana blasting in my ears.
So why did it fail?
Well, records are huge. You'd have to wear it like a backpack. And they're roughly 45 minutes of music, so you'd hear the same music on repeat. The only place you can find it now is one of those British spy flicks. $3 million in product placement bought us 3 seconds in the background.
That's incredibly amusing. Yeah, let's give him a photo frame.
Hanging with Tony's always a good time.
Okay. I'm surprised he did actually like the activity. That is really not what I was expecting. Okay, well, I think we are done with everything we can do today. That must be the chest. Oh. Hello.
You are welcome to attend Ileana's surprise party.
As much as I would enjoy that, my presence unsettles those incapable of perceiving me. I'll celebrate from afar.
So you will be there in spirit?
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, Hunter, how I've missed your wit.
That is pretty good. I'm actually very happy with that. Right, well, with no objectives on the cards, let's get some shut-eye and... Ooh,
Ready to
and
fight
again.
some crime?
hey, Peter.
So, anything else you're curious about?
No.
Thank you, Peter. I should be going. This was...
I don't need to dig into your
For both of us?
personal
Gotta thank
life.
You too, Hunter. I was sort of holding back before. You know, didn't want to...
Can I skip through that? There we go.
Good chatting with you, Hunter.
No, that's just a light on the thing. I want to make sure I don't
Who it is.
miss any interactables various places, especially when there's presents to be found. Before we go to bed, let's have a look at the room upgrades. It's all right. It's not amazing. I'd be more interested in an armor stand or maybe the writing desk. Writing desk is pretty good. It's pretty fancy. Oh, and then you can get frames on it as well. You know what? A rug underneath it would be great. We're going to turn this place into the fanciest, schmanciest. Certainly make it feel a bit more cozy. We'll leave off the bookshelf for the moment. I do want to keep some gloss just in case. Oh, we can only customize the bed. I thought we might be able to change the colour of the rug. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. I think bookshelf next. You know, just so it feels like we've started to unpack a little. There we go. All heroes gain 1 resist at the start of the next thing with Blade. Private Superlink message from Tony. And Spider-Man is on the Superlink. And Nico is posting. Wow, there's so many things to do. Let's start off by having a scout round in case there's any more essence. I should double check that these are actually in the same order. Yes, they are. From the notes in front of me, it looks like nothing has changed. Now with the rain, that might be enough for new reagents to spawn in. So we're probably going to want to have a check of the grounds, but I'm not...
Don't tell me to calm down, Robbie. The others are in there with freaking Caretaker planning their next move against Faustus, and they are totally leaving us out. Again!
But this is the Avengers we're talking about, right? They're heroes.
And who had to bail out those heroes when your new pal Spider-Man was being chased by the alien slime monster? Us!
Got you there.
If they are so powerful, why could Strange not help us save Wanda?
Look, Doc's a good guy, okay? He's patched up a spider knee or two since I started this thing. Flaming pumpkin bombs are not exactly covered by insurance.
I would not trust him to patch a tire.
They move into our home, take it over, and then have the nerve to leave us out of every single damn decision that affects us.
It is a bit of a dick
You
move.
two want to cozy up to Mr. Stark and Doctor Strange? Go right ahead. Me, I'll be outside. Most of the air's been sucked up from here already.
Well, there's definitely more resources to loot, because we just saw some over there.
Hunter, got a question for you.
Sure, we'll do that in a moment, but first I want to help Magic.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay, Magic waves you over. Did you hear about Carol and Tony's argument? They were talking about power to see the future. Carol said if she had it, she'd lock up anyone before they could commit a crime. Tony disagreed colourfully. Willpower seems good for regen. But being able to resist negative status effects, I think turning Captain Marvel into a tank is probably going to be more useful for us. And we don't exactly build much friendship XP with her anyway. So we're going to push with this. Alright, you wanted to chat?
Nico made some good points, but I gotta be honest. I'm getting used to the Avengers being around this place. I mean, yeah, Tony can be annoying. But not all of them.
Of course.
Although it makes me wonder.
Wonder what?
Well, what are they thinking about us?
They think we're awesome.
We stand in defiance against a billion-year-old prophecy set in motion by the most twisted and powerful of the Elder Gods. I should hope that counts for something.
Yeah, definitely been through a lot together. I mean, I still can't get over the way she lit up when she absorbed that crazy-ass Faustus bomb. Like the sun.
Ah, so this is about Carol.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Blade.
You have many abilities, Daywalker. Lying is not one of them. Admit what you feel about Carol. You owe yourself that much.
Admit what? That I feel a sense of admiration and respect for a fellow teammate?
I'm sure she admires you too.
I have no doubt Carol also appreciates what you bring to the team.
I hope so. I try to do my best for my allies.
Well, I am sure she is also impressed with your efforts and has noticed you as much as you have clearly noticed her.
I'm not going there, Hunter. Let's just drop it.
Consider it dropped.
Oh, and this conversation? It never happened.
Of course not.
I will add it to the list.
Well, it's a little bit more Blade friendship, which is always good. Right, we were supposed to be looting for resources, so... let's carry on our scouting.
And of course, you came to find me.
Not really, but... after I'm done looting, I will come back to find you. Right, anything down in the forge? There is some. Hey, Charlie.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Hey, arcane knowledge. We will come back to do the gamma coil analysis and the research once we've finished looting the Abbey.
Oh, hey, Hunter.
Loads of people want to chat with us at the moment. Right, let's grab all of these. Quickly scooch around the books. I mean, they've changed since even just a little bit earlier. But none of them are new. Oh, there's a new one.
Hunter, hello.
Okay, I think we are done here.
A moment, Hunter.
Yeah, I'll get to you. I promised Nico we'd talk to her first.
The hunter stalks its prey.
So this is going to be a very chat-heavy episode. Right, we've gone round everywhere, so let's kick these conversations off.
You don't need to check up on me, Hunter. I'm fine.
It wasn't really, but
Perhaps I wanted some fresh air as well.
Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm sure they'll be opening an Avengers satellite campus here soon enough.
The gods spare us all.
Look, the Abbey might be a little rustic, but it's ours. Was ours. Until these Avengers just swooped in and started treating us like a bunch of outsiders in our own home. And it's not like Caretaker does anything to stop it. Hell, she freaking encourages it. pisses me off so much I could scream.
So scream.
If you want a seat at the table, sometimes you need to simply take it.
Yeah, my dad said something like that to me once. He was willing to do anything to get his seat. Thing is, sometimes standing is a lot less bloody.
Yeah.
You know, maybe this all wouldn't be bothering me so much if they were focusing all their effort on finding Wanda.
That's
None
what
of
this
these
is
would
really
mention
about.
her, let alone discuss how we're gonna rescue her. Because newsflash, no one plans to, especially Caretaker. She's probably happy she's gone. Ugh, forget I said that. And definitely don't tell Caretaker about any of this. Midnight Sun, Cone of Silence, okay?
Sure.
Good vent. Let's do it again sometime. Later, Hunter.
And we lost Friendship XP for that, but worth it for the dart point. Let's have a look at our Superlink stuff. Right. Thanks for helping out with Magic's party. First person to ask is Robbie. Okay, we'll go and talk to Robbie. And in the meantime, Stark couldn't sleep, so figured he'd text and nap proactively. He's got something better than the spark for us. Let's see what he's got.
Something smells pungent.
That would be Grandma Stark's famous linguine and clam sauce, with some Tony adjustments.
Not sure this is better.
Grandma's recipe was not good enough?
Well, I loved her to pieces, but she also loved vodka in her cooking, and I can't touch the stuff. Not anymore. I even made sure the Abbey has a dry bar.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
That's just my way of saying thank you for being one of the only Midnight Suns who hasn't threatened to banish me to the Netherworld, empty my jugular, or portal me to the sun. And that was just today.
That's a lot of garlic.
Let me guess. One of the improvements you added is garlic.
Quintupled the amount in the recipe. Grandma would be proud. Ah, you two would have really hit it off. Like you, she had a heart of gold, but could be quite the demon when crossed. Used to frighten the crap out of Dad. I thought it gave her character. Know who else I'm pretty sure has character?
Who?
You.
Really?
Bon appetit, Hunter.
Okay, so that's given us an extra friendship level, and extra palette for Iron Man. Okay, where is Robbie? We'll get this bit sorted. Now, I could just check the map. It's probably the smart move. Yeah, he's outside in the courtyard.
How goes it, Hunter? Or is it...
Hey, buddy.
Robbie, can we speak in private?
Of course. Let's go.
Nico needs help prepping for a magic surprise party.
All right. What does she need me to do?
Presents.
She wanted you to pick the team present for magic.
Oh, I got this. I'll find something unforgettable.
That was easy. Alright, well... Next up we can do the analysis and research, and then we can go and talk to Carol.
I just hope this is what you were expecting, Hunter.
Okay. Knock enemies into allies to deal significant extra damage. Heroes will no longer take damage when enemies are knocked into them. That is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. We need more artifacts if we're going to do the threat room. We could push for the truth serum, but let's do the high-tech suit for now. And while we're here, we'll analyze the coil.
Cave, I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Genius inventor strikes again.
Ooh, give 42 block to someone. That's really good. We're definitely taking that. Apply bind. We know bind is fine. Double your current heroism. I like a lot of these. Let's have a look and see how they upgrade.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Bind isn't removed with damage. So bind is a very good choice. Double your heroism and draw a heroic card. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. It's all about Stark.
If you find more coil, send it my way.
Alright, well, Carol wants to talk to us. Everyone wants to talk to us. Fine. Before we do that, though, I want to go in and edit the deck. I think we'll take out Surgical Strike and, well, I do like Surgical Strike. Let's take out a Blast and we'll put in Heads Up. We'll take out Mark Target and we'll put in New Plan. See how that feels. And the new color scheme that we found, it's the silver. Fire and Steel is okay, but it's nothing to write home about. Right, actually, Superlink. Let's start with Nico. Yeah, she wants to talk with us. This is definitely going to be a chatty episode.
So, like, Hunter, don't let this go to your head, but I think you're okay.
Thanks, Nico.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I see you trying to make me feel included, and I thought I should take a moment to thank you for not leaving me out.
That's like the bare
Caretaker
minimum.
Makes me feel like a child sometimes, but you don't, so, like, thanks.
Yeah, let's just say Caretaker is the worst.
Caretaker has also treated me like a child at times too. Always telling me what to do, when to go to bed, what to eat, what demons to kill.
Yeah, that lady needs a life and a therapist to work out her trust and control issues with. I mean, you seem to trust me. Not sure why she doesn't.
You're a bit random, that's why.
Anywho, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I see you making an effort to not make me feel like a complete reject, and I appreciate that. I need all the allies I can get on this apocalyptic reality show because I do not want to get voted out of this Abbey or off this world.
Reality show? Vote?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Just try and not get eliminated, Hunter.
It's funny, but that is an extra friendship level, which is great. Team friendship level is up to 2 now. And we've got the Honky Tonk Common Palette. The gift shop is now open. Okay, what can we buy gifts with? I'm almost worried. A bit more heroic essence. That was pretty well hidden. I thought the gift shop was, like, in the common area.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going alright, but, you know... Well, maybe it's out here, actually.
Konnichiwa, friendo.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a moment. Right, let's... Ah, there's the gift shop. So, give a gift to a hero after a hangout to receive a boost in friendship. Some gifts are better suited. And we can buy them for gloss. Alright, that's fine. But it's only like one item in there. at a time, by the looks of it. Superlink. Carol. Play a mean game of cards. I need a worthy opponent. I can play.
Yet another victory for the hunter.
Damn it. You totally ambushed me with that pair of queens. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be such a formidable poker player. Yet another reason to respect you.
Is it? And you respect me?
Did you say you respect me?
Those are the words that came out of my
In
mouth.
the same way that
You're a hard
Blade
demon to
respects
dislike,
you?
Hunter. Even if you are beating my butt at Hold'em.
You do not dislike me, Captain?
Don't get too excited. I didn't say I liked you either, but you've got potential.
Deal another hand, then?
I'm all in.
Yeah. Everyone is upping their friendship level, which is great. So, let's have a look at the map. We do still have that separate conversation with Carol, and Caretaker wants to talk to us as well. So we'll start off with the cat.
What's shaking?
And actually, while we're here...
You look so free up there in the sky.
If you think I'm cool, thank the people who trained me.
Sure, way to deflect a compliment.
Hunter, just the person I wanted to see. Okay, I'll be honest with you, anyone is the person I want to see right now. At this point, I'd sit down for a tea with Galactus if it meant I didn't have to sift through these gamma readings for another second. It's all just starting to blur into one big giant green gamma mess, you know? And my favorite big giant green gamma mess is too busy to help.
Busy with what?
What exactly is so important that it takes precedence over this?
Look, the Avengers have been spread pretty thin lately now that Hydra's running around the world hyped up on your mother's gamma juice. To be honest, I don't have an answer for you. Wish I did. And not just on this one. I'm gonna come out and say this. I've got a bad feeling about things lately, okay? Particularly when it comes to you and Bruce. I'm what they call a precog. I catch glimpses of the future. No idea why, but I'm sure channeling the power of a mini white hole through your entire body might have a little something to do with it.
A little bit.
What exactly did you see?
Nothing specific. More of an impression. You and Bruce. Your faces. You didn't look good. Is this what Steven goes through?
You sound afraid.
You should not be afraid of this power.
Afraid? Seriously? Look, Hunter, I've seen a lot in my time, on this world and beyond. Alien death squads, power-mad, semi-omniscient despots, Dad. Even once had to stop a plot to blow up the sun. So yeah, I know a thing or two about overcoming fear. Thanks.
Yeah, she did not like us saying
chaotic
that.
at best, and very few and far between. Maybe a while before I can make sense of this one. I should get back on task. I think I've ignored these numbers long enough. Talk to you later.
So we are now dark. Our choices have granted us mastery over the darkness within. A new collar is available, granting a powerful passive ability in combat. Hunter collars can be equipped at any time outside of combat. They grant powerful passive rewards when we play certain types of cards. So at the moment, if we play 3 dark cards in combat, the next attack card deals double damage. Alright. Yeah. In terms of the customization, yeah, it doesn't actually give us anything specific. It's just the actual collar that we wear going in. It doesn't seem to have any aesthetics. We're gonna have to like keep working on our friendship with her as much as possible, because the dark choices we make, she does not like them. Let's
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
let's talk to Caretaker.
I couldn't help but hear some raised voices in the other room. Was wondering if you knew what all the fuss was about. Was there some argument?
I didn't hear any arguing.
I do not know. I did not hear anything that sounded like an argument.
But you were in the common room when the voices were raised. Are you really trying to make me believe you didn't hear anything?
Well, not an argument.
Fine. I can see you're not going to be forthcoming with me. No matter. We have more consequential conflicts to address. As you were, Hunter.
Little bit more dark balance points. We'll keep leaning into that as much as possible. Right. We can do the yard upgrades. We can do training. So we'll focus on those.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
Poor Blade. Okay, teamwork tactics, that's relatively cheap.
I can see why you picked that.
Combat therapy. Is anyone injured? Yes. After that, it's daily sparring. I think if she's gonna keep getting annoyed with us, we should pick Carol. But I'm gonna pick Blade because he's not yet at friendship level 1.
I'm ready when you are.
Ooh. He gained strength. Improves the knockback distance. That's actually gonna make a big difference in a lot of situations.
Let's do this.
And we've got abilities to upgrade. So on our own, we don't have enough heroic essence to
Don't
do
stress it too much.
that.
There's no wrong answers here.
We don't have enough heroic essence to do that. We can upgrade the blast, which will significantly improve the damage, so...
Constant innovation. That's the stark promise.
It helps. Right, well, seeing as it's tipping it down with rain, let's have a look around and see if there's any fresh reagents. I don't think we're going to have time to actually go on a mission this time, which is a bit of a shame. But with so many things to chat about, we might just have to finish off with taking Doctor Strange to one of the havens. In the rain, how romantic.
An offering bowl. But what to offer?
There are more reagents. Okay. So we're definitely going to want to go around and have a proper search. I wonder if that is triggered by the rain or if that's just coincidence. So nothing up here. But the fact that we've seen one means we're going to have to check everywhere. Nothing up the top. There we go. We've got a little wolfsbane. Let's head through and down into the Whispering Wood. And mostly they're going to be quite visible, but the oyster mushrooms and the witch hazel are hard to spot. So we're going to need to look out for the sparkles. It's also a little frustrating that you can't...
She does not see it happening.
Yeah, nothing happening there. It's a little frustrating that you can't squeeze through some of the gaps. Like, you get properly snagged on them like a baggy jumper on a rose bush. Okay, only a couple of reagents so far up in there, but we've got more places to explore. I'm almost certain there's going to be nothing down here, but we'll look anyway. I see nothing. We move on. swing back, check the upper level. No oyster mushrooms, no hidden squirreled away bits. Into the garage. Yeah. I wonder when this area is going to open up. I know we've not been moving through the plot particularly quickly, but I think that's probably the only thing the game is missing is that sense of urgency in what you're doing, which is fine. I mean, it does feel a lot more casual than, there's an oyster mushroom, than other games that Firaxis have produced. Nothing in the corner. Just keep on scooching around. Try and make sure we don't miss any obvious bits. I don't want to drop down inside because that's just going to take time to get back out of without giving us any benefit. I mean, there is always the chance that there is going to be something in there, but we can come back to that later. Right, down into Dreamer's Descent. There's some Wolfsbane. There's a couple of areas that you can get to that they look like they could have something hidden in them, but they just haven't. And I wonder whether that's just like an artifact of the geography, or if they're going to have stuff in the future. I'm getting plenty of Wolfsbane this time. Admittedly, you get it in individuals, whereas things like the Witch Hazel you seem to find in multiples. So it could be that they all spawn on like a slightly different schedule. Oh, that was just the light reflecting, nothing there. Down into the stone terrace we go. There's another chicken mushroom. That makes 2 that we've found on this run. Yeah, loads of Wolfsbane. Not quite bucket loads or shed loads, but enough that I don't think I'm going to worry about it for a while. Nothing around there, nothing on the tree. Thought that was a little box up there for a moment. It's just discoloration in the rock. That almost looks like it's going to be something, but it's probably just going to be a shift in the rocks when we get our next ability. That's hidden well. We found a masterwork. The Return of the Cattle. The cow equivalent of The Cat Came Back. And that also looks like a recipe book, but I wonder how many other things we're going to need to have just gotten a little bit closer to be able to spot. A little bit of witch hazel. We probably just missed that the last time we were up here, because I haven't seen any other witch hazel, yeah, growing. Let's check under the bridge. Nothing near the edges. Yeah, nothing under the bridge this time. Can't climb up that. Nothing tucked behind the bushes. I think we're done here. I think we are done. So following on round without getting too snagged on things. Nothing new in the cave. It's another chest, but we don't want to spend our key on that when there's going to be better options, I'm sure, that we could save them up for. No new recipe books either. Oh, hello. Witch hazel hiding just by that rock. Okay, we've pretty much done inside this section, but we haven't really gone round here, so let's run up through the middle. Just to make sure we're not missing anything. Like all the chicken mushrooms. And a bit more witch hazel. Well, maybe they did respawn. So we definitely came through this bit, and there's been enough that I think I would have caught some of them, you know. Okay, let's get out up to Hunter's Folly. Yeah, this has definitely been an episode where we've worked on our friendships, but not exactly moved things forwards. Get some proper combat in next time, I'm sure. Yeah, nothing tucked away up there. Down to the wild cliffs. Alright. Final thing. Let's go find Doctor Strange.
I'm good to go again if you are.
There you are.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Invite to Haven. Let's take him to the Windy Oaks. Foraging for mushrooms.
You used to be a surgeon.
Yes. What seems like long ago.
Do you miss it?
No.
You are not usually so brief.
Stephen Strange, the surgeon, was a very different person. Selfish, vain, and prone to grandiose delusions of grandeur.
Completely different to now.
Well, how is that different from Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme?
Come now, it should be obvious.
Fancier clothes.
That's not what I intended.
Pointier beard?
You're going to keep at this, aren't you?
It's part of the fun.
Unless surgeons wear cloaks?
Go on, have your fun.
Let's give him a vase.
A joy to spend time with you, Hunter.
Right, so he loved the activity, not the conversation. And we got some legendary trunks out of that, which I really don't care about.
Elsewhere. Literally. Thank you for the quality time, Hunter. It is a treasure to me.
Right, well, I think
I never catch anything but tiny sunfish.
that's all we're going to do, unless someone needs our help. We could take Blade to a haven. Let's take him to the Badlands. It's painting. This is not a good choice for Blade.
You know, the end of the world is really messing up my travel plans.
Where did you plan to go?
All over the place. Calcutta, Vladivostok, Cape Town, Perth. Maybe swing through Transia on the way back.
Sounds like a hunting expedition.
I see. You are going to these places to hunt vampires.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. It's not the primary reason, but yes, it might happen.
It might happen.
And why do you want to travel?
Meet up with some other vampire hunters across the world. Share some new tactics.
So it is about hunting vampires.
So you think you're clever for guessing the professional vampire hunter wants to hunt more vampires?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
You need to stop hanging around Parker. There better be a next time.
No, he enjoyed it. I'm not sure. I mean, for the friendship, it's definitely worth it, but...
Thanks, Hunter. I needed some R&R. I don't paint, but we ran out of red.
Yeah, knowing what the activities are ahead of time would probably be kind of useful. Anyway, we're going to have to finish there because we are rapidly hitting the hour. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. It hasn't had any action, but there is quite a lot of busy work that goes into this game, so it's good to get it all out the way. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise,
hello, my sweet
I'll see you next time for another episode of Midnight Suns. See you soon.